social media at the PW247, at the PW247. Here on YouTube, hit that notification bell and subscribe to Pro Wrestling 24/7, all spelled out. Pro Wrestling 24/7 to catch the boobs and myself daily right here, YouTube. Get notified when we go live. Also in the Facebook group Pro Wrestling 24/7. Like now, let's get it started. I'm finally getting this schedule of mine worked out. The thing is that I had to. Okay, so I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but I got a small business here in Los Angeles. And just last week, I had to let two people. I've never fired anybody in a day of my life, but I had to fire two people last week. One, and I don't care. What the hell do I care? I mean, when you have 2 days off, and then the following day, right off the bat, you do no call, no show. It's what more can I do, right? And then right after that, the other dude, he calls out. So I gotta let you go. I gotta fire you. But then that leaves me basically stranded and have to do the work myself, which is fine, I guess. It's a lot of work, but I don't know. And a lot of people blame it on the government because they're giving away these the free checks, free money. But that's stopping. Last I heard is stopping. Whatever. On that same note, there's a lot of things happening today. A lot. Here in California, of course, it's the gubernatorial recall vote of Gavin Newsom, which has the proverbial battle lines drawn, especially here on PW247. Lines have been drawn over it. And I don't want to name any names, but folks have lost their minds over politics. And this evening, when things are all settled down, especially here in California, hopefully they'll start realizing that they were on the wrong side of history, wrong side of the line when it comes to this gubernatorial race or politics in general. And I don't want to talk a whole lot about politics, or I don't want to talk politics at all, because I'm sure you guys don't care. You guys just want to know about wrestling, right? But on that same note, vaccinations and masks, it shouldn't be political, but people are making it freaking political. How is a vaccination political? How is wearing a mask political? It's a mask. Get over it. It's about safety and the safety of others. And forget about yourself. I don't care about you. And I know you sure as hell don't care about me. No one cares. If you don't want your vaccination, don't get it, but wear a mask. And if you're not going to wear a mask, stay at home. Don't come out. Do your shopping at Amazon. Get your groceries delivered. Just stay home. Because you're infecting everyone else with your COVID or your Delta or whatever. The Mu, I think that's the new one out right now. And that's not political. That's safety. And you're being selfish. Whatever. So California is going through this recall of Gavin Newsom. Oh man. And the person that's running against him, or I guess the front runner, is this guy named Larry Elder, who's a complete a-hole. I don't even want to get into it because people go crazy over politics. I know it. Meanwhile, NXT 2.0 is happening this evening. Anybody looking forward to watching NXT 2.0? Listen, they have one chance of making NXT, the WWE's NXT, something we want to watch, especially after this relaunch. We know about Samoa Joe not are relinquishing his NXT championship, and now they're going to have this four-way. I think that's what Regal here. Let me play. I think Regal said it's a four-way happening tonight on NXT. Here it is.
Good afternoon. By now, you may have heard the unfortunate news that Samoa Joe has had to relinquish his NXT championship due to injury. That leaves us without an NXT champion, but not for long, because tomorrow night, on the relaunch of NXT 2.0, the fatal four-way match between Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, LA Knight, and Tommaso Ciampa will now be a fatal four-way match to determine the new NXT champion. Thank you.
What do you want to see at NXT? What do you want to see WWE do with NXT, this new 2.0, especially after Samoa Joe relinquished his title? So we have LA Knight, Pete Dunne, Tommaso Ciampa, and Kyle O'Reilly in this fatal four-way. Who do you want to see come out on top at the PW 247 on social media? What's that, John? Yeah, they're gonna ruin it. John says, can't wait for Vince to bring in one of his faves from the main roster to ruin this match and be the new NXT champ. Who? Roman Reigns? They're gonna have like all type of crossovers, I think, too. But anyway, they have one chance to grab our attention tonight at NXT, the relaunch 2.0. One chance, which is far more than we wrestling fans have given Impact Wrestling. Which, by the way, if you're not watching Impact Wrestling, with Victory Road coming up this Saturday, it's the perfect chance. And I said it yesterday, it's perfect chance to start finding Access TV on your box. Kyle O'Reilly, yeah, I can see that happening. But dude, I am not a big WWE fan anymore. Not at all. Not a big fan of WWE, NXT, or the main roster. They've ruined it. You know, I just thought of something. What if is Nakamura still in the WWE? Yeah, right? I say take him back down. All these guys, Cross, take them back down. That's how they keep NXT relevant. I don't know why they rebranded NXT in the first place. There was nothing wrong with NXT. It was the main roster that we all had issues with. No one had a problem with NXT. We all had problems with the main roster, though. As far as I know, everybody loved takeovers. Everyone loved NXT. It was that. It's the same thing with AEW right now. It seemed, or it felt indie, but it was mainstream. That's NXT. That's AEW. It felt very indie, very small, but it's a huge promotion. It's a very big mainstream promotion. It's on TV. It's got exposure. Everyone's talking about it. There's a buzz. And I got to tell you, I wasn't too keen or drawn to the new logo, the new branding of NXT, the colors, things of that nature, but it kind of grew on me. And I think that's what we said a week back or so, that maybe these colors will grow on us. It does seem more like a party atmosphere, right? It seems more vibrant. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Hmm? It kind of grew on me. But like I said, they have one shot. They have one shot to intrigue us. One shot to grab our attention here on NXT's Relaunch 2.0 tonight on USA, I think. Yeah, whatever channel that's on. I don't know. I have not watched, and I don't mind saying that. Yeah, I don't watch things. I do not give my attention to things I do not like. I don't watch telenovelas, so why watch them? So I don't like them. I don't like WWE, so why watch it? However, I will give it a chance before I bash it, before I say, okay, I'm not going to watch anymore. Got to give it a shot. And going back to what I just said, that's a hell of a lot more than what most of you wrestling fans have given Impact Wrestling over the years, which I'm still freaking upset about. Throughout the struggles of TNA wrestling and Impact Wrestling, the struggles, the ups and downs, whatever, aces and eights, Hogan, all that, everything that happened in Impact Wrestling, you guys never gave it a second shot, never gave it a 2.0, but you'll give NXT a 2.0, you'll give WWE, so many other chances. But Impact Wrestling, forget it, not watching, which is bull. Not fair, in my opinion. So what are you looking forward to with NXT tonight? Nakamura will be amazing coming in back to NXT because he's already got a fanfare, right? He's already got a following. I remember when I was in I think it was New Orleans. We were in New Orleans for WrestleMania, or was it Dallas? The hell, I don't know where it was. But we were at the fan fest. What do they call that? Fan zone, whatever the hell they call it, fan access, access fan, whatever. And Nakamura's music hit, and it was like a sea of, it was like the parting of the Red Sea. I tell you, it was like things just opened up and people just start running. It was like a stampede of people ran to the NXT ring that was way on the other side of the convention center or wherever the hell they held the thing. It was amazing how many people were just running to go see Nakamura. I say take Nakamura back down to NXT, have him win that stupid NXT title, and have him run with it. What are they going to do with Samoa Joe, though? Supposedly, Samoa Joe is injured. Now, I don't know. It seems a little fishy to me, and Flame brought this up yesterday, that there is, what is this about? There was no reports that Samoa Joe, he just came back from a firing by Vince McMahon, right? How is Samoa Joe injured that fast? He just won the title. Could this be some sort of Vince McMahon saying you're fired again by Samoa Joe? And we know that Brother Love and Vince McMahon are over NXT now with Triple H doing his recovery from his heart attack. Trevor Murdoch is your real champion. The NWA is where it's at tonight. Watch the post show on YouTube. The talent interact with you. Well, all right. Thank you. Who is Certified Hustler? I don't know who. What's your name, dude? I said big. Okay, yeah. Biggie. Not a fan of WWE, dude. Yeah, I saw it. Uh, so let me know on social media what you want to see on NXT tonight. I'm requesting that Nakamura comes back. In my opinion, he was the most popular that came out of NXT. I mean, and there's been a lot of names, no doubt. There's been a lot of names that came out of WWE's NXT, but in my opinion, the biggest name, is Nakamura that had the fan interaction and the support from fans. Finn Balor, yeah, the Wyatt family, but we know they're gone. I don't know. I'm going with Nakamura. I want to see Nakamura back in NXT. Your thoughts and opinions at the PW247 on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and follow on YouTube, please. Thank you. And then we have Impact Wrestling. Oh, man. Impact Wrestling this coming Thursday, the day before Victory Road, September 18th, Victory Road in Nashville, Tennessee at Skyway Studios. But on Thursday, actually, they're doing something on the 17th, 18th, and 19th, all from Nashville at Skyway. Victory Road is that Saturday. Thursday is the regular Impact show on Access TV, which is going to be a 5-on-5. And I don't know if you saw it, because most people don't watch Impact Wrestling because I don't know, you're biased to Impact Wrestling. I don't know. It's certainly not because it's a bad product. It's certainly not because it's a bad product. I say it again. It's certainly not because it's a bad product. It's because you don't, I don't know, maybe you can't find it on TV, but hell, it's online. I don't know. But if you didn't see it, Sami Callihan. Oh, just listen.
Sami Callihan! What?
Yep.
He's the person that said I do.
Oh, and she came down swinging Kendra. But what the? What? Like what?
Sami Callihan! What took you so long?
He extends the bat, and he takes it. Oh no!
Here we go! And now it's an entirely different scene. Listen to this, please.
Cats and dogs are playing together right now as Eddie Edwards.
Dude, Christian Cage just walked in the ring. He's the Impact champ.
An alliance has been made.
Works for me.
So that's that Christian Cage stepped in the ring so it's gonna be a 5-on-5 this coming Thursday on Impact Wrestling, heading into Victory Road. Christian Cage had to get 4 other wrestlers to tag with him versus Ace Austin, who is the #1 contender for the Impact World Championship. He had to get his 4, and Chris Sabin, Moose, W. Morrissey, as you just saw, Callahan, Sami Callihan, and Eddie Edwards on Cage's team. The biggest names on Impact Wrestling are going to be in a tag match on Impact in the Impact Zone this Saturday. And like I said, if you need to get caught up on Impact Wrestling ahead of Bound for Glory, which is in October 23rd in Sam's Town in Las Vegas, right now would be the time to get caught up on Impact Wrestling heading into Bound for Glory, which will feature AEW talent. And from what I heard yesterday, some Mexico talent, Lucha Libre talent as well from AAA, I believe. I also brought up yesterday that I don't know if you guys saw this. I played it yesterday on the AEW debut of Home Nuts. What's his name? Adam Cole, baby. When he came to the ring and did that promo on Wednesday at Dynamite, he listed all the accomplishments and thanked everybody that was in the Elite except for two people. Two people he didn't thank and list their accomplishment as tag team champions. Who were they? Impact tag team champions Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. The Good Brothers. Didn't mention them. I don't know why. AEW has an affiliation with Impact Wrestling. Why didn't he acknowledge the Good Brothers? And they're champions. They went on to mention Kenny Omega, AEW World Champion, the Young Bucks, the greatest tag team in the world. Nothing about Gallows and Anderson. So, me playing a little fantasy booking, I did this yesterday. Me doing a little fantasy booking, I want to see Gallows and Anderson turn on the Elite. I want to see Impact Wrestling completely turn on AEW finally. Because remember, Kenny Omega / AEW has gone over, and Christian for that matter, has gone over Impact Wrestling the last couple of times, or 3 times, 4 times that they've met in a ring. Because remember, Christian Cage is AEW. He's not Impact Wrestling, even though he is the Impact World Champion. He's AEW talent. He's not Impact talent. Kenny Omega is not Impact talent, even though he was Impact World Champion. So they've gotten over on Impact Wrestling, and I feel that Bound for Glory, October 23rd in Las Vegas, Sam's Town, will be the perfect place that Impact finally gets over on AEW. Finally. With Ace Austin finally taking down Christian Cage, or perhaps losing the Christian Cage and taking this to Bound for Glory in Las Vegas. Your thoughts and opinions on that. An AEW Impact Wrestling feud where it's actually promotion versus promotion, not just one individual versus one individual from each promotion. I want to see that. Because when Kenny Omega, when Adam Cole failed to mention the Good Brothers in that promo, and the Good Brothers just standing there looking like buffoons in the background. And if I was Anderson, Gallows and Anderson, I'd be like, well, damn, man. What are we? Who are we? I mean, we're sitting here with Impact titles around our waist, and you're throwing out accomplishments, and you don't even mention us? Kenny Omega didn't mention them. The Young Bucks never mentioned. Don Callis, who's Impact Wrestling, never even mentioned the Good Brothers. So come on. It's crazy. I want to see AEW versus Impact Wrestling at Bound for Glory in Las Vegas. And if we're sticking to storyline, or if we write a story, a little fantasy booking, hopefully the Good Brothers turn on the Elite. I would love to see that. But before that, we got to get through Victory Road, which is Ace Austin versus Christian Cage for the Impact World Championship. It's going to be good. Ace Austin, this young fighter, scrapper, going for the Impact World Championship. His biggest match of his career against Christian Cage. Then, of course, the X Division Championship. Chris Sabin, 8-time X Division champion, going against Josh Alexander, who told Chris Sabin that, listen, you were the 8th-time X Division champ, but guess what? You lost it 8 other times. And he's the current X Division champ and hasn't lost. So history may be made either way. Either it's Chris Sabin winning for the 9th time, the only man to hold 9 X Division titles, or Sabin, or Alexander going over Chris Sabin to retain his X Division championship. It's gonna be good, Victory Road. So try to find that. All right, listen. There's no real news. Let me look before I split. I just got out of Facebook jail because I told somebody to go hang themselves or whatever I said to them. I don't know what I said, but I was in Facebook jail for a while. Let me see. Let me go to the group. Let me see if anything's in the news I need to. You want to do click or no click? I don't really want to do it. I think that changing fast and all out was a tipping point. What is this, Flame? Brian Danielson noted that AEW original talent like Jurassic Express and the like are the ones that made guys like himself and CM Punk and others want to come to AEW in the first place, and noted that they are coming. Okay. There's a petition for. Is this petition still going on for Davey Boy Smith to get into the Hall of Fame? All right, you want to do click or no click? There's a lot of news out here. All right, we'll do click or no click. All right, the way we consume news now is not through newspapers or on cable news outlets with their opinions. It is the headlines that we scroll through on our social media and our Google notifications. We like them, we click, we don't, we keep scrolling. Let's start off with Kenny King wants ROH and WWE to work together. Click or no click? Click. Yes, I want to see this. WWE's not going to work with any other promotion. That, Triple H, or was it Steph? No, it was Triple. No, who was it? It was Triple H, I think. Oh, well, he's had a heart attack, so he's out of the question now. Whoever it was said they were open to working with a promotion, but have they? Outside of Gabe's, which they bought. So come on, give me a break. They're not going to work with any other promotion. That's like Burger King working with McDonald's, KFC working with Popeyes. It's not gonna happen. All right, what did I say? We clicked on Kenny King wants ROH and WWE to work together. Ring of Honor's Kenny King has a lofty dream. He wants ROH and WWE to work together, with 2021 already proven to be an unpredictable year for wrestling. With the forbidden door blown off the hinges, King thinks there could be room for ROH and WWE to enter a working relationship, telling Inside the Ropes. Well, he says, there's a lot of guys that I would like to see come into Ring of Honor. If we're just fantasy booking, I like or love to do LFI versus the New Day. I think that would be an amazing match. I love to step in the ring with Kofi. I would like to see a guy like Eddie Edwards come home. Eddie Edwards, Kenny King, and Eddie Edwards, Jay Lethal, Eddie Edwards, Jay Briscoe matches. Wait a minute. Eddie Edwards is not WWE. What is he talking about? Anyway, that's not going to happen. I kind of regret I clicked on it because it's not going to happen. What are you saying? The cynic in me would suggest Cole was kissing up to the executive VPs of the company. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you on that one. But I don't know. It left a bad taste in my mouth, though. Yeah, Cole probably was sucking up to the executives and Kenny Omega, which is the executives, Young Bucks, and vice presidents, and Kenny Omega probably sucking up to him. But he listed the accomplishments and then started thanking everybody in the ring, and they acknowledged all the gold and the championships, And then the Good Brothers standing in the back like big oafs, like I said, just standing there. Just standing there, dude. You got to mention them. They're champions. You got to mention them. What else? No, it's a petition to get him honored on what are we talking about? Oh, Davey Boy Smith. Okay, I'm sorry. It says no, it's a petition to get him honored on the Wigan Walk of Fame in his hometown. What is the Wigan Walk of Fame? What is that? I don't know what that is. Wait, let me scroll up. We're doing click or no click, right? Let's see. Okay, click or no click this Davey Boy Smith petition. Click. All right, since we brought it up, sign the petition. WWE Hall of Famer Davey Boy Smith to be in Wigan Walk of Fame. Davey Boy Smith is WWE Hall of Fame. Okay, we already know. What is the Wigan Hall of Fame? Davey Boy Smith was born and raised in Wigan. Okay, it's a place. Wigan, England, and the people of Wigan is proud of their homeland son for not only putting Wigan, is it pronounced Wigan, on the map, but for putting the entire UK on the WWE map as a tag team and a single competitor. Davey Boy Smith was the first European champion, as well multiple time tag team champion. Davey Boy Smith won the hearts of thousands. Okay, there you go. He's trying to get. Let's see. Let's vote. Why not? How do I vote? Start a petition. How do you vote for it? A British wrestling legend, a hero to many in the UK growing up, and a true icon. Wait a minute. Why do you need a petition if they're for him? Okay, whatever. Here, let's sign this. 1,714 have signed. Let's get to 2,500. So they need 2,500. At 2,500 signatures, this petition is more likely to get picked up by local news. If I sign this petition, am I going to get like 1,000 emails? Because it's asking for my email address. If I sign this petition, am I going to get emails about life insurance or freaking home mortgages or something? Something tells me I am. I don't know. I don't understand why if Wigan is for it, even in the article it says Wigan loves our hometown boys. So why does it need a petition if they already acknowledge who he is? I don't know. I kind of regret I clicked on that too. So far I clicked on two things and I regret clicking on both of them. All right, let's do another one before I split. Start on the wrestling company that had built no click. Who cares? I can't even pronounce their names. No click on that. I think that's it. Any other news that I'm missing? I think there was something else I wanted to. Fightful selected Johnny Gargano's contract. Oh, click or no click. It's being reported by Fightful that Johnny Gargano's contract with WWE is set to expire in December of 2021. Is that click or no click? You care? Of course you care. Gargano and WWE have not entered into negotiations to extend his contract, but that WWE expected to in the fall. So they're expected to. They'll be fools, tontos, if you will, if they do not re-sign Gargano. Gargano joins Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Pete Dunne as WWE stars that reportedly have contracts ending within the next several months. Unlike Pete Dunne and Adam Cole, it's believed that the company has been aware of Gargano's contract expiration date. All right. That was a good click because I didn't know that. All right, listen, that's going to do it. I'm going to need you guys to do a couple of things for me before we split. Subscribe, like, and follow on all of social media at the PW247 here on YouTube. Hit the notification bell to get notified when the boobs and or I go live daily at Pro Wrestling 24/7. All spelled out, Pro Wrestling 24/7. That is the way you'll find out if we are live or not. Of course, at the PW247, as I said before, on across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, of course, the Facebook group, Pro Wrestling 24/7. That's it for me. Hey, don't be disinformed. You know the difference between disinformation and misinformation? Don't be disinformed. If you're going to be wrong on something, be misinformed on it, not disinformed. That goes for politics and or wrestling when it comes to Impact Wrestling. Find Access TV, will you? Watch Victory Road. Watch the 5-on-5 this coming Thursday, Impact Wrestling. This is Pro Wrestling 24/7 High Impact with Nick Anthony.